Welcome traders to this new market game plan for week 13 for Nasdaq futures. So over here you can see a Nasdaq continuous chart with the ticker NQ1 exclamation mark. You can see a lot of annotations. If you watched last week's market game plan, there you can see where these levels were derived from. So top down, let me talk about these. So on the weekly time frame, we have this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency plus a volume imbalance, which is the SIBI annotated over here. We had this discount, rather a premium wick over here, consequent encroachment, which is the midpoint. Over here we can see a daily SIBI turned into a bullish inversion for value gap. Over here we had a daily inversion for value gap as well. It's actually a daily busy, but I expect this one to be used later in time as a premium array. So price has to close below it, tap it back and trade into these beautiful relative equal lows over here. I actually hope it takes some time for price to come here, because the longer it takes to trade towards these relative equal lows, the more short opportunities I have. So that's how I view this. Let me see. We have these relative equal lows annotated. Discount wick, consequent encroachment of this huge tail over here. The low is annotated, and these relative equal lows, which is the final target for me for Nasdaq, unless we are closing above this SIBI, using it as support to send price higher, maybe into these relative equal highs. Well, I think the last 150 years or so, or maybe even longer, the stock market has only rallied with an average yield of around what will be 8 to 10%, I think. So eventually we will continue this uptrend towards these relative equal highs. But for me personally, it would make sense to send price lower, to put these profitable long positions out of the market, and maybe we can then reverse and start looking for higher prices again. But for now, you can see that the final quarter of 2024 was a bullish quarter, and now we went into a quarterly shift where the market was expected to either go into consolidation or reverse towards the downside, and the second scenario unfolded. But first, let us take a look at the economic calendar for next week. So, as you already see, we have many news events for the week ahead. We start the week on Monday with 9:45 a.m. flash manufacturing PMI number and the flash services PMI number coming out. I expect some nice price action on Monday. Monday will be followed by Tuesday logically. At 9 a.m. we have the S&P CS composite number coming out. We have 10 a.m. consumer confidence, new home sales and the Richmond manufacturing index. On Wednesday we only have 8:30 a.m. news drivers, which are the core durable goods orders and the regular durable goods orders. On Thursday we have 8:30 a.m. news and 10 a.m. 8:30 a.m. the final GDP number coming out, unemployment claims and the final GDP price index, and at 10 a.m. we have the pending home sales. On Friday we both have 8:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. news. So on 8:30 a.m. core PCE price index month on month, and at 10 a.m. we have the consumer sentiment. So if I'm just looking at this economic calendar, I expect a lot of beautiful runs throughout the week. I will be trading most of the days, depending on the price action and other factors. But Monday will be a trading day for me. I will wait after the 9:45 a.m. news release. I expect the run either to start at 9:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. macro, but I will see on Monday how the day will unfold. On Tuesday, I expect some nice price action during the AM session. On Wednesday, I treat the 8:30 AM news releases as the opening bell. So 8:30 AM, I expect some manipulation and a nice move after it. And on Thursday and Friday, we have both 8:30 AM news driver and a 10 AM news driver, which is usually indicative of a minor run taking place after 8:30 AM. So 8:30 AM comes along, manipulation follows, and a beautiful run after it. But the main run, I expect the main run to take place after the opening bell, or maybe as late as 10 AM. So 2 opportunities on Thursday, 2 opportunities on Friday. We will see how the days in the week will unfold. So weekly chart, I pretty much talked about that. And if we go to the daily chart, you can see that the other levels are added. So we have this busy over here on the daily chart. Let's add the time frame as well. It's actually a busy, and you can see that it was used as a regular busy, but again, I expect price to trade down, use it as a premium array to send price lower. That is why it is called an inversion fair value gap rather than a busy for now. We have this discount with consequent encroachment on the monthly time frame, not going into that high time frame for now. And we have these previous week's lows, with the final target for me is 17,113.25, but that's almost 2,800 handles away from current price, so it will take some time to take price all the way down to these 17,000 levels over here. Let me take a look on the hourly chart. Yes, again, forgive me for the blue and white shaded area. I don't know why TradingView is doing that, but yeah, it is what it is. So on the hourly chart, I already see some beautiful things, and I think you see the same. I'm not gonna leave all the annotations over here, but we have Wednesday's high, which was the high of the week. And we had Thursday's high, which was slightly lower, so making this relative equal high pool or buy side liquidity pool a beautiful draw for price to trade into. And as you can see, this weekly SIBI over here, the low of the SIBI is 20,147. And the high of Wednesday's price action came in at 20,143, which is slightly lower. So I think these relative equal highs were just engineered to be purged later on. I expect Monday to trade into these relative equal highs to trap traders into believing that buy side delivery is next, but my bias is bearish. So I expect these relative equal highs to be taken. And then, yeah, some sort of pattern to unfold, something like this, to send price lower. Note we have these relative equal lows as our first target over here. So Tuesday's low and Friday's low. But these relative equal lows have my main attention, to be honest. And I think we can close this market game plan with the target for the week. So first target for the week is 20,147. I'll write it down here so you can keep me accountable for it. At the buy side target. Oh. Put it like this. And a sell side target, which is 19,139.25. Yes, okay, put it over here. So yeah, this is what I expect for this week. I expect the high of the week to be formed on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. The 70% chance it is created prior to Tuesday's London Open. Then we will have midweek. We have some continuation towards the downside with our first objective around 19,600. These relative equal lows. Then 19,550, which are these relative equal lows. And the final target for the week for me will be 19,139.25. If I'm wrong, then I want to see price close above this weekly SIBI over here and use it as a discount rate to send price higher. But for now I am bearish and I expect these lows to be taken throughout the week. So I hope you enjoyed this market game plan for week 13. I really hope you learned something, or you can use it as to guide you in making your own analysis about Nasdaq. Let me know what you think that price will do next week. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. I will be back next week with the market review of next week's price action and a market game plan on Sunday for the very next week. So for now, I want to wish you a very, very nice weekend and an even better trading week ahead. See ya!